Hey there folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm your host CDB or Chris, and today we're going to continue our comparison between the Rockwell Model T rolling with a Rockwell blade and the Rockwell 6C, which is your less expensive version of this type of razor. You also have the 6S, which is stainless. This one I got for about 44 bucks on eBay. I really appreciated this one quite a bit more than this one yesterday. And this one's $150 and this one was less than $50. So price is not always the deciding factor in everything. I just want to throw that out there, tongue twisted. We're going to be using our Shave 8-ball brush, which remains one of my favorite brushes. Now the soap, gotta mention the soap. This is a special soap sent to me by my buddy Chris Garcia. So thank you, Chris Garcia. He sent Noble Otter Orbit, a sample, and the aftershave. Now the scent to me on this, it's not really my cup of tea. It's a little floral for my taste. I'm not big on florals. A little perfumey. When I say perfumey, I mean just floral. It's not my cup of tea, but I'm happy to have the soap. We're certainly going to try it. I'm going to go ahead and start loading here from our Captain's Choice copper bowl while we're talking here, because we have a lot of things to do today. Anyway, I was really impressed with the Noble Otter Bar soap that I tried, and so I expect this is going to be high quality as well. Noble Otter is a very respected artisan. The prices on this one, now I don't know if it's still available, but I checked on West Coast Shaving. The last time they had it in stock, it was 21 bucks for 4 ounces, which is, woo! It is crying territory. That's $5.25 an ounce. That's a lot. Now that said, it may have been a special run. I don't know. But that's quite expensive on a per ounce basis. Now that said, if you love the soap and it's expensive and it does a great job for you and you have the money, it doesn't matter what it costs. But I mentioned these prices per ounce for the budget-minded folks who I know are out there, and a good many of them watch my videos because I'm always preaching about there's great budget stuff out there. But also, this other stuff that is a little more pricey cannot be ignored. It is good quality stuff. There's just no question about it. But do you require $5.25 an ounce to get a great shave? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I just watched Chris Madden from Another Cut Above using Perazzo today. And he had a great shave with it, both head or I watched it yesterday, or the day before. I can't remember what day it was. But anyway, the point is, he got a great shave, and it's not an expensive soap. It's considered to be a basic soap by a lot of people. And so absolutely not required. But thank you very much, Chris, for sending this Noble Otter. I'm going to use it and see how it goes. I also want to thank, while I'm starting to lather up here, I want to thank Doug for becoming our latest Patreon sponsor. Thanks so much, Doug. I really appreciate it. The folks who contribute on Patreon really help defray the cost of the giveaways as well as the items that you see on this channel. And so I appreciate also Brett Deals. Now, I've known Brett for a number of years. We've been in groups together. Great guy. He made a contribution on PayPal. Thanks so much, Brett. It means a lot to me, especially coming from you, because Brett's a very cool guy. I have known him. In fact, he won a giveaway not too long ago. So thank you, Brett. Brett, giving back and making sure that other people can win and so on also. So thank you so much, Brett and Doug. I really appreciate that. A little bit of cooling here. Now, I'm not sure if there's anything in here that's supposed to be cooling, but I'm getting a little bit of a cooling vibe from this soap. Don't know if it's just by design or whatever, but it feels good. And again, we don't expect to have any quality issues on this Noble Otter soap, nor with our Shave 8-ball brush. These are still available, by the way. They're around $80 US. I want to say on Nathan's website. I just talked to Nathan a little bit yesterday on Facebook Messenger because one of the supporters of the channel had a question about some of his work, and so I reached out to him, and he's doing well. His website's messed up, though, so if you haven't heard back from Nathan, maybe hit him up on Facebook or somewhere else because he's having some trouble with the website. I'm definitely getting some sort of cooling or something here. There's something in this soap that is producing a cooling effect on my face. I don't know what it is, but I'm feeling something. So again, I don't know anything about the soap. Keep in mind, I don't have the soap container or anything. I'm using it completely blind, and I'm feeling definitely some cooling. So I don't know. I didn't detect menthol in terms of the scent, but you know, who knows? Anyway, we're going to start on number 4 and work our way up. Now, I know that flies in the face of conventional wisdom because people like to use the most aggressive and go down, but I did that yesterday and I really didn't like it. I like to start low and go up. It's just what I like to do. And so here we are on setting 4, Rockwell Model T, and that feels pretty good. Again, as I've used the Rockwell Model T, I was in the beginning, I liked it more than I like it now. And that is not to say that it's not a good shaver, because it is. But it just, after using some other razors, it just feels kind of a little clunky for my taste because of that long handle in part. But also just the head, I don't know. It is a good shaver though, make no mistake about it. It's a quality shaver, as far as that goes. But my first few shaves with it, I really loved it. And then I went back to using my Mergress and Parker variant, and then I was like, well, maybe not as good as what I thought. Okay, here's the 6C with the plate 4. And let's see how that feels. Oh, yeah. I can tell you right now, the 6C is almost assuredly going to be the winner. It was the big winner yesterday on settings 1, 2, and 3. And so far, today, it just feels better to me by quite a bit. I don't know what it is. It feels more efficient for one. I like the way the razor just feels in my hand. It's more nimble, even though, you know, it's got some heft to it. And again, $44 versus $150. It's not always about cost, folks. I know there are a lot of folks in this hobby who, you know, everything has to be the most expensive and the most premium. But I'm telling you, this Rockwell 6C, this is the first time I've used it. I'm really liking it. And I had the 6S before, and I liked it. But this one, I mean, I'm really liking it. This one is gunmetal. And it clearly wins on setting 4. It won on 1 through 3 also. So far, on every setting, I'm preferring the 6C. Let me pause the camera for a minute while I change the plate and turn up the Model T, and then we'll come back with pass 2. And all right, here we are back. We've changed to plate number 5 on our 6C and turned our Model T up to 5 as well. So far, 6C winning big. It's not even, I mean, the Model T feels okay, but between the two, the 6C is killing it. I'm just going to be honest with you. There's definitely some menthol or something in here because I'm getting some really nice cooling. It's really nice, to be honest with you. And I don't mind the scent as much now that it's on my face. I think it's opened up a little bit. It doesn't seem quite as, I don't mean this as an insult to Noble Otter. This scent to me, when I first smelled it, was like what I would call a granny floral. And what I mean by that is, it reminds me of like a perfume my grandmother would wear. And while that's a pleasant scent for my memory, it's not a pleasant scent for me to wear. And that is no insult to the perfuming at Noble Otter, because I'm sure a lot of people really love this scent, and a lot of people really love florals generally. But for me, what I got mostly before I put this on my face was a floral, like what I call granny floral. Again, no knock on Noble Otter. It is obviously a fine soap or it wouldn't be sold out. Now, I don't know if this was a special run. Definitely has a superb cooling element to it, which I'm really enjoying. So quality-wise, thumbs up. The cooling, thumbs up. The scent, I'm just okay with, although I will say it's gotten better since it's been on my face. Out of the sample jar, it just wasn't, it wouldn't wasn't the type of scent that I generally would gravitate towards. But it feels really good on the face if you like cooling, I'll tell you that. I'm digging it big time. So thank you very much, Chris. I'm really enjoying the cooling. I need to get my towel because I forgot to put a towel over here to dry off my hands, but we'll just continue. Rockwell Model T, setting 5 now. And I got to tell you, I have really been enjoying the participation in the community among the content creators and the people who are commenting. It's been terrific, just going back and forth with the other channels. And it's something that, honestly, I missed, and I didn't know that it was missing, you know, because years ago I had this camaraderie with Busta and I'm forgetting all the people that used to, you know, make Stallion, Busta, many others that I'm obviously, you know, having a brain fart right now. But that camaraderie was really fun. You know, Rico being one of them, if you remember Rico. I talked about him the other day, Wesley Allen, and many more. And so in the recent years, I was not participating in the community with the other channels, like wasn't watching, just putting out content, but not consuming content. And let me tell you something. It is far more enjoyable if you are participating fully and watching the stuff that other people are doing. You learn, it gives you ideas, there's that camaraderie. I mean, it's 10 times better, 10 times more enjoyable. And that's why I'm making so many videos now, because I'm just enjoying myself and enjoying all the new folks that I've discovered, new to me. By the way, the plate here, plate 5, once again, feeling better than the Model T. I am absolutely convinced that for me, the 6C is a big winner. And by the way, I just dropped the razor when I was putting it to my face. I kind of put it to my face hard right here. So I feel something there. So if something comes up, that's totally me being careless and sloppy. And that's what happens when you get careless and sloppy, because I'm, you know, running my mouth. But really enjoying making content and participating fully in the community. I've had a great time. So thanks everybody for watching and participating with me. I really appreciate that. Okay, let's pause the video. We will put in plate number 6, turn the Model T up to 6 and come right back. Stay tuned. All right, we've made our change. And yeah, I did slap that razor up against my face right there and nicked myself a little bit, but that is totally me and not the razor. I'm telling you right now, for me, the 6C delivers the superior experience. I am absolutely convinced. Super cooling on this Orbit, by the way. And I don't know how it was marketed. Again, keep in mind, this was just sent to me as a sample. The only thing I looked up was the cost and so on and so forth. It was sold out, so I don't even know if this is a soap that's still made or is a special run or anything, but it's good quality soap. That much I can tell you for certain. One of the things I want to mention, I was watching Chris from Another Cut Above today, or yesterday rather, and he was talking about, he did a shave like, who was it? Either Ken Surfs or, I can't recall who he was. He did one lather like Paul H and one like Ken Surfs. And basically, I think it was the one with Ken Surfs. He just basically hit the soap and just sort of painted it on his face without working it the way that he usually does. And he found that he got a really good shave, even though he didn't scrape and, you know, scrub with minimal irritation, despite it being thick and sort of on the dry side. And that came as a surprise to him. But one of the things he said towards the end of the video was, maybe I didn't get a lot of irritation because I didn't spend all day scrubbing and lathering. Now keep in mind, folks, especially if you're using a coarse brush or a brush with heavy backbone, if you're scrubbing your face with it, you can irritate it. Your lifting those hairs, depending on how much growth you have, you're, potentially bending them around. That can cause irritation. So keep that in mind. That's why I've never been a big fan of Supreme Backbone in brushes, because I don't want to scrub my face with a brush. I scrub my face in the shower. So that's just me. Okay, let's cut that back. But anyway, I thought Chris made an excellent point in that maybe, just maybe, sometimes by, lathering and scrubbing so long and those circular motions that you might actually be irritating yourself. That's something to keep in mind. Because he found that the shave was pretty doggone good. Now, not as enjoyable. He did not enjoy it as much. By the way, the Rockwell on 6, the Model T on 6 here. On 6, I like, this is my favorite setting on the Model T. I think, obviously it's at its most efficient. And it does a good job. It's a good shaver. But I have preferred the 6C. $100 cheaper, more than $100 cheaper. By the way, this razor is going to be up for giveaway when the subscriber count on this channel reaches 5,000. Keep in mind, on iLather, there's over 8,000 still. So I'm just trying to get those people over here. So if you haven't subscribed, please do, because when that hits 5,000, we'll do a giveaway and put this up maybe with some other stuff. And then we'll do another giveaway later when we reach 8,000, which is what iLather has, my old channel. Okay, 6C. I just prefer it. That's all there is to it. Let's try to go a little bit easy over that cut right there that I just created by slapping the razor up against my face. 6C. Very impressive, I must say. And, it's been a while since I've had the 6S, but honestly, the 6C is a keeper for me. At the price, which was, again, $44, and I saw a comment where someone got one for as little as $35. That's a steal. Because you have all your plates, and, 6 on this, 5 and 6 on this is really, really nice for me. But I would say, really, for me, the plates that I like, 3, 4, 5, and 6, any of those, or 1 and 2, not so much. They're a little too mild. But 3 through 6, very good. And, overall, I've just really preferred the shave that this, and I can tell the difference too. Wow. This side over here, not as good. Wow. Huh. Usually most of my shaves come out even. I'm going to use some of this residual slickness and just go over this a little bit. Wow, I can still feel it. Huh. Well, we've learned something, or at least for me, for my use case, folks. The 6C. The 6C is the clear winner over the Model T. I'm a little bit shocked. I guess I shouldn't be, because I've always known that it's not always about the most expensive thing, but I did not really expect it to be this definitive or this close, But, wow. Okay, well, let's rinse off and we'll come back and do a post. Stay tuned. And we are back with the magic made by witches. There's Witch Hazel. And a lot of folks ask if I've ever used Humphreys, and the answer is no. But next time, I'm going to go with some Humphreys because everybody keeps asking, and so we'll check it out because you guys recommend it. We'll check it out whenever this runs out. Okay, let's do a quick discussion on what we use today. Model T versus 6C. 6C, winner by a lot. For me, especially if you want a little additional efficiency, in my view, better price, more efficient, more nimble, feels better in the hand. It's better in every regard as far as I'm concerned. $44, $150. Again, this was on eBay. They retail at the shops for usually $50. Sometimes you can catch them on sale. Terrific razor, the big winner of the Model T. Keep in mind, this will be up for giveaway when we hit 5,000 on this channel. Envy Shave 8 Ball by Nathan Clark, one of my favorite brushes. Terrific. The soap was Noble Otter Orbit. The scent is not my cup of tea, but boy, that cooling was absolutely terrific. And we're going to close the shave out today with the aftershave lotion, which Chris also sent to me. Thank you very much, Chris. I really do appreciate it. And I'm going to try not to use all of it. I'm just going to use a little because maybe I'll send the rest of these samples on to somebody else who hasn't had a chance to use Noble Otter. And I've never used a Noble Otter aftershave. Smells good. A little bit floral for me. But I must say, I like the cooling that it brought. It brought some really good cooling, and I don't know if that was part of the design or marketing, because again, it just came to me in the sample, but I liked it. I had fun, and folks, that's what it's all about, having fun. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining me. I really appreciate it. I can't thank you enough for coming back each day and watching these videos. It means so much to me. Until next time, I want to remind you, it's your shave, do it your way, and, of course, God bless.